Hi, loves. How are you? Hope you all are having a great day. Just let everybody get on. Happy Skincare Sunday, everyone. Hope you're all having a beautiful day. Just let everybody get on. All right. Let me know who is here. Yay. It's super gloomy outside right now. It's raining. How's everybody's day going? All right, just let everybody know that I am on live. Okay, yes. Hi, Marie. Hi, Amy. How are you? How's everybody doing? I'm on time today. Right on time. Hey, Jen. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Tracy. Kiki. Yay! Today is going to be an ingredient Sunday today. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Daniela. How's everybody doing today? Hey, from Mississippi. What's up, Heather, Renee, Mercedes, Sharon? Hi, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Yay. Hey, Lori. Hey, Kim. Hey, Heidi. Hey, Helen. Hey, Christine. Cynthia. Annabelle. Hey, Kelly. How are ya? Hey, Ann. Love it. Hey, from Mexico. Janice, Leslie, Carla. Hope you're all having a great day. Ooh, got someone from Australia in here. Hey, Susie. How's everybody doing? Just finished putting a sheet mask on. I love it. Great. Hey, Gwen. All right. So today what we're going to be talking about are ingredients that you might have heard of or you might have not heard of before. And I just kind of want to preface this with the reason why I kind of break down ingredients is because when you're looking at the back of something or a new product comes out, I want you to be able to know what they actually mean when they're inside the ingredient. It is not to say that you need to run out and get products with these ingredients in them. It's just informational, so you can put them in your little, notebooks in your head or actually in your physical, notebooks, so that when you do start reading those ingredients, you can be educated on them. Because again, as we always talk about, it's super important for us to know our ingredients in skincare because there is so much coming out right now, and it's a really great way to decipher what is coming out when you have known the ingredients. So again, these ingredient Sundays are not product focused. Yes, we're going to be talking about one specifically today, but it's not product focused. So again, it's just more of an informational, educational discussion between all of us in our squad. And as we get everybody in here, I just want to say I'm super, super excited about next week. It is our Green, Clean, Healthy Week, and it's the first of the year. It's going to be every third week in the month, and I am super, super excited about it. It's going to be all about more healthier products, green products, organic, things like that, really talking about plant-based ingredients. So it's going to be a really fun week, and I'm super excited to do that for you all. So, all right, Roxanne's got her skincare notebook ready to go. I'm sorry, my phone is on right now because my daughter is out with my husband, and I just want to make sure that I have those notifications on in case they need anything. So if you hear that, I apologize. All right, so antioxidants. We actually talk a lot about antioxidants. In my skincare prediction video that we talked about last week, I talked all about green tea, which is obviously an antioxidant going to be coming into the market a lot more on a mainstream level. And so also a lot of people can't use vitamin C, to be honest with you. A lot of people have reactions from it, or they don't choose to use it. So we're also going to be talking about a couple other antioxidants that you might want to look into if this is something that you run into. I always like to give you alternatives and options. People that can't use hyaluronic acid, we have talked about, options there, as well as sort of for vitamin C. Thank Thank you so much, Jen, for complimenting my new beauty room. I appreciate it. I'm so happy of how it turned out. All right. Yay, Debbie. Debbie's first live. Everyone, please welcome Debbie. Welcome. So let's get into this. We're going to talk about the easy one first and then the other one after. So I know a lot of us hear a lot about, by the way, I always have notes next to me. And the reason is because if I don't have notes, I go off on these weird tangents and they keep me kind of focused. So just FYI, that's what I'm reading about. So the first antioxidant group we're going to be talking about is polyphenols. We have really never talked about this on my channel. Polyphenols, you'll see a lot of people talk about it and they kind of just gloss over it like, oh, it has polyphenols in it, or polyphenols is X, Y, and Z. But I want you really to understand what it is, because if you look in the ingredients, it can be kind of confusing on what that exactly means, or they might use it as a marketing technique and saying that, oh, it does have polyphenols in it. So I want you to know what that is. Polyphenols is a group of about 4,000 antioxidants, so they're different. You can get them, by the way, in your diet, really making sure that you have a very antioxidant-rich diet, which is like grapes, cranberries, even dark chocolate. It is actually in red wine and green tea. So really making sure that you're getting this internally as well as applying it on the face is really amazing for aging skin, really honestly all skin. And this group basically helps improve our skin's natural defense against oxidative stress. So we know that antioxidants, no matter what they are, they really help our skin being protected from the environment. The environment does have free radicals, it oxidizes our skin, and it causes our skin to age more quickly. It's very damaging to the skin, especially UV rays really are damaging to the skin. We know that. And so this helps with that kind of environmental aggressors. This also can help prevent skin aging, and it also may, and I want to make sure I use the word may, prevent or inhibit skin cancer. So this is a really great ingredient to have in our skincare. And Danielle's like, I'm late, but I made it. Yay. Hi from Portugal. Carol says red wine. I'm covered. You and me both. This is usually plant-based, so that's great for our, obviously, that we're looking for more plant-based ingredients. This, like I said, does protect from UV damage. And polyphenols, which is really exciting, can help with age spots. So it's going to help reduce or inhibit the formation of age spots, as well as fine lines and wrinkles. And what this does is basically polyphenols willingly donate the missing electron to free radicals. So free radicals is what's in the environment, and they cause aging in our skin and really damage the cellular level. So what they do is they willingly donate an electron to that free radical that's coming in to destroy our skin, and it stabilizes them and eliminating the oxygen they cause, which damages the body. So it gives that free radical that it's missing, so it stabilizes it. Just if you're interested from more of a chemistry background or what it actually really does. So that's pretty exciting. So whenever you see that ingredient, that is what it is doing in our skincare, and it can be used with a variety of things. It doesn't have anything that's going to cause it to be sensitive to the skin. It's just an antioxidant, and so if you are more sensitive to vitamin C or some other antioxidants, this might be something that you can look into. It is more gentle, again, plant-based, so it is an exciting ingredient that I wanted to kind of speak on. Now, the next ingredient, I hope that all makes sense. Yes, so basically that is very similar to resveratrol. She's asking, resveratrol is a very powerful antioxidant, but some people have sensitivity to resveratrol because it can be very potent. So that is something that is important. Again, Leslie, I don't talk a ton about products in this. Like I said, it's really about arming you with the information and making sure that when you go out to look at your favorite products, you know what this ingredient is. Okay. This is basically, you can use it in your routine just like you would do as a vitamin C. So it's an antioxidant. So however you would use it in your routine as a vitamin C. Is this phenol alcohol? No, this is different than that, Laura. It's different. All right, so let's go on to the next ingredient. And this is EUK 134. This is an ingredient that has the longest name possible. I will actually put it in the description box after I am done with this. It is a super long name. I can't begin to even butcher it. But I've only found a few products in this, and The Ordinary has a new product that they came out with early last year, and it's now kind of getting this resurgence because, again, we're going more into this antioxidant mass market. But it's called the EUK 134.1%. And basically what it is it's a really interesting ingredient. I did a ton of research on this. I've actually ordered it, but I've done a ton of research on it because we talked about it in the last video, and a lot of people actually already have it, and they want to know how to use it and what it does. So again, if you are not into vitamin C or want a potent, another antioxidant that is going to do some amazing things, which I'll tell you about, you might want to look into this. So what this EUK 134 is basically, it's an antioxidant that regenerates itself. There's a lot of very kind of wordy words on websites on what this actually does, and I just kind of want to break it down a little more simply for you. Basically what it does is a lot of the other antioxidants can't regenerate themselves. Okay, so what that means is, I'm going to read right here so I don't get this wrong. So basically what it is, so it obviously fights free radicals just like all the other antioxidants does. It also, though, regenerates itself so that it can undertake other oxidant reactions. So once it goes onto the skin, most antioxidants are done. That's it. That's all they're good. That's all they can do. What this does is it actually will regenerate itself to keep working over and over and over again. There is some research on this that is very promising. It does need to be a little bit more clinical research on it. But the big point of difference between this and other antioxidants is this is the only one that I've ever found that can regenerate itself. So you actually can use this less often. It also helps with reducing redness, they have said. It protects, obviously, against UV damage. We talked about this. And again, the studies that are coming out on it are pretty promising. It is one of those things that is really important in understanding this differentiates between other antioxidants. It's very exciting, in my opinion. It really is, to find an antioxidant that actually regenerates itself. So I am super excited to start using this. But that is the biggest difference between this and other antioxidants, specifically speaking vitamin C, is that it can regenerate itself. So that's really exciting. The price point of this product by The Ordinary is also very approachable. The other products that I've found, which is very few, with this EUK 134 are extremely expensive, and they have a lower dose of the EUK. Now, there have been some studies with a lower percentage of EUK in their products, so it's just something to note. So this is a very high dose of the EUK antioxidant. So it's going to be very potent. Now, the way you use The Ordinary's products specifically is with without using it with any other acid. So you don't use it with other vitamin C's. You don't use this with any kind of active acid. So of course, hyaluronic acid is not active. You could probably use that together. it is basically you want to use this every other day. So the reason why I want to just also speak about this is because it might cut down on people's getting ready time. They say basically since it can regenerate itself, this type of antioxidant, that you don't need to use it every day. So it's interesting. You might want to use this one day and then your vitamin C the next day and then kind of rotate. You can get the benefits of all sorts of different types of antioxidants because that's always amazing. But it's interesting because you can use this every other day. So it'll really cut down on that morning time if you're interested in that. It does have a warming sensation to the skin when you apply it, and you should only be using it once a day. And it is very, very potent. So it's exciting. I wanted just to kind of bring this into your peripheral, and I think you're going to hear a lot more about this ingredient being integrated into other products because it is so promising. Again, more research needs to be done on this, but the earlier studies that we have been seeing is pretty promising. So I wanted to bring that up. So I just want to know what you guys think of this. It comes in a dark bottle, yes, and the actual serum itself is a little bit, I've heard that is a little bit oily, so you want to put it before your oils and your moisturizers. So it's going to go right in the middle of your routine. It does have a warming sensation on the skin. So make sure you do a patch test too on the skin as well if you're going to use this because it is so potent. So, yeah, so I thought that this would be a very interesting topic for us to talk about. An antioxidant that actually regenerates itself is inspiring in my opinion. And I'm very excited to see this kind of technology coming out. You should not be using this again, you guys, with any other antioxidants or acids. So this should be used alone. But you can use this, they recommend, in the AM. So using this in the morning. So theoretically, you could be using this with your Retin-A at night. But again, it's a very potent antioxidant. So I would just be very careful about introducing it too quickly and too much. So if you want to, start slow and use it during the morning, maybe once a week, and then build up to that kind of every other day as your skin gets used to it. But no other acids or retinols in the morning with this product, okay? Thank you, Amy, for saying that. Perfect. Is this product good for somebody that has rosacea? It has been studied that it can be really a great product for people that do have sensitive skin, that cannot use typical products like citric acid and vitamin C. So it's very interesting. But the percentage in this product is a little high, so I just want to make sure I just really, buffer this with starting slow. All right. I have all the links in the description box where you can get this product. After this video goes live, you will see it, but I've linked to basically Cult Beauty in the UK and then Beautylish here in the United States. It definitely does feel oilier. Absolutely, Daniela. Does it need to be refrigerated? I thank you, Annabelle, for actually asking this question. I refrigerate all of my antioxidants. I should show you what my refrigerator looks right now, my cosmetic fridge. All of my antioxidants are in my fridge. What about using it together with Retin-A? Yep, I just chatted about that. Again, in theory, you could use your, EUK 134 during the morning as recommended, and then use your Retin-A at night. But again, let's make sure that we're starting slow and being very cautious when we do this. Of course, you can use it around the eyes, guys, unless this is something that is specifically formulated for the eyes, and it is not. Neck, absolutely. Wonder if it can be mixed with SPF. Yes, it can be, but not together. You want to use this as a separate step. It definitely needs to be put on before any oils or moisturizers. So make sure you put it on first, brush your teeth, brush your hair, whatever you're going to do, and then you can put your SPF on after that. You are welcome, Maria. Again, making sure that you understand this does not need to be used, cannot be used around the eyes. If you want to try, that is going to be a personal choice, but it's not something I'd recommend because my philosophy is only using products that say you could use them around the eyes. Gwen says, will it regenerate after washing your face? Yes, Gwen, because it's already gone into the skin. This is, again, I'm speaking from only research and what is out so far on the ingredient. So in theory, yes, after you have already applied it, it's sunk into the skin, you've worn it, it helps to regenerate itself in the cells on the top layers of the skin. Thank you, Meredith. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Amy says, I've been using it in the morning and it hasn't worked against any makeup. Perfect. Yep. And you sounds like, Amy, you're allowing it to sink in enough, so that's great. Roxanne says, please show us your fridge. Okay, after I get off here, I'll go on my phone on Instagram if you guys want to see, and I'll share that. I'll also put it in the stories for YouTube. Can you use it with niacinamide? And in theory, yes, you shouldn't have a problem with using it with niacinamide. Vivian, it doesn't necessarily help with texture because it's an antioxidant. So again, really understanding what an antioxidant is, it helps fight against free radical damage, which basically means the breaking down of elastin and collagen in the skin, UV damage, pollutants, things like that. Okay, so the things that help with texture we've talked about a couple of times are your exfoliation, your retin-A, and your acids. Megan says, not so tough when you break it up. I love that. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. Megan just put in the full name of that. Pat says, I have used the EUK 3-4 for a while now and love it. It has made a big difference in my skin. I cannot use retinol. So this is also a great, thank you, Pat, for bringing this up. This is fantastic because it is so, you all know that retinol is also an antioxidant. So for those of you that cannot use vitamin C, other types of vitamin C, retinols, other antioxidants, this might be something that you should reach for. Absolutely. Great point to bring up, Pat. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, Karen. Main goals for this ingredient. So the main goals for this ingredient are protection from free radical damage and UV protection, as well as overall skin health, barrier function, and cell regeneration. So protecting against the environmental aggressors and aging. I hope that helps. Thank you. What is EUK3? Okay, so MV, just double check, rewatch this. It's a product, it's an antioxidant. Thank you so much, Helen. Have you tried propolis? No, yes, it's going to be another ingredient Sunday. We will talk about that. Awesome. Perfect. What else? Other questions we have going on here? Do you recommend to use red dry eczema eyelids? A sunflower oil all the way. Sunflower oil. Perfect. So somebody's asking me to talk about preteen skincare. So if you guys haven't joined my Facebook group, it's a place where everybody, the squad, can just get together and kind of talk back and forth. But I did get a couple requests for this topic. It's hard for me to talk about something that is for people underneath 18. I feel so like kind of responsible. So I'm working on figuring out how to do that. So bear with me on it, okay? Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Amy says, this is all good information on how to use. The only thing I've been doing right is not to use with any acids and using it in the morning. Great. Perfect. Yes, guys, we will talk about propolis very, very, very soon. If you guys, I love these ingredients Sundays, so I will bump that up in the schedule if you would like that. I'm going to write that down. I didn't bring my pen with me, but I'll write that down. Do I plan on getting the new Hourglass Foundation? Yes. The moment it comes out on the 25th, my order will be in. You know I love me some some Hourglass. Aromatherapy, can we please discuss? Yeah, Kylie, absolutely. I can try to get a video. It's on my list to do. It's just such a controversial topic. Not that I steer away from controversy. It's just, you know, aromatherapy is really a personal choice. So I'll try to work on that for you. So do you, Lillian says, so do not use any acids with antioxidants. No, yes, you should be using, you can use antioxidants with acids. It's just this specific antioxidant, just this specific EUK 134 cannot be used with acids, all right? Can you apply it under masks? Maria says, yes, you can, as long as that mask is hydrating and has no acids in it. Yeah, okay. So again, Karen, if you guys were a little bit late, you can use this with Retin-A in theory, again, in theory, because you can use, this product is supposed to be used in the morning, and Retin-A, in my opinion, should be used at night, so it can be used together, in theory. Thank you for going over this product. I purchased The Ordinary about a month ago and haven't touched it, couldn't figure out how to incorporate it. You are welcome. What are the dollar amounts popping up? Oh, people are just being really kind. This is called Super Chat, and people are being very kind and tipping me for their information. It's not something you have to do. I appreciate it very much so, but that is what's happening. All right. Find propolis to work really well with my dry skin clients and those with mature, overly sensitive skin. Yes, so we're also going to be talking about, we're going to have a small little 2-part series at the end of this month for rosacea and sensitive skin, and that is where propolis will come in, as well as L-zaic acid as well. What about being used with potent vitamin A oils? Just not at the same time, guys. Let's understand this is supposed to be used in the morning, and if you're using a a vitamin A based product, it's your choice. Again, if you guys haven't seen what ingredients not to combine with each other, please watch that video. It is my philosophy that retinols and Retin-A, or I should say retinols, I use during the evening, but it is up to you. See, I am learning and doing it right. Good, Karen. I love it. What about niacinamide? Can this be used with EUK or other antioxidants? Lillian, there has been no research to support if this can be used with niacinamide. I just don't see why you couldn't, because niacinamide is not super, super active. I mean, it is a very potent ingredient, but I don't see why this would be a problem, because you can use niacinamide with your prescription strength Retin-A. So I don't see, again, in theory, why it would be a problem. Could I still use Skin Harmony? Yes, you can, but it has vitamin C in it. So The Ordinary has recommended you use this alone. So again, I cannot state this enough. It should use it alone. So it can be the only thing you use. You can wash, essence, and then put this on, and then your moisturizer and SPF, and you're good to go for the day. All right. Pamela, what about CBD creams? Is on my topic to talk about when I find one that I am passionate about, because the formulation and sourcing of CBD is very important. Very, very important. Is EUK drying? No, it is actually, it feels more oily. So, but it can be, and it can be when you first start using it, it can be a little sensitizing to the skin because it is so active. I know you recommend the Ordinary Caffeine Eye Serum in one of your videos, but what affordable eye products do you recommend for both puffiness and dehydration? For dehydration, the sunflower oil, honestly, cold pressed sunflower oil. And for puffiness, honestly, the caffeine is going to be the best, and that is affordable on the Ordinary's website. I use Bioessence Squalene and vitamin C rose oil at night with a Jade roller. Should I use in the AM? You absolutely can, Joe. I use my Bioessence and Squalene vitamin C oil during the morning and the night. I am obsessed, thoroughly obsessed with Bioessence, so I use their products all the time. All right. On the label, it says do not use with ascorbic acid. Yes, which is vitamin C. Ascorbic acid is vitamin C, Daniela. So yeah, you don't want to use EUK with other antioxidants like we just talked about, like vitamin C. Niacinamide, I don't see why it would be a problem, but again, maybe just really starting to make sure you use this by itself. Should I use my SK2 first? Yes, it's your essence. I don't know enough about the ingredients of the SK2 essence because it has alcohol in it, so I've always stayed away from it. But it shouldn't have any acids in it. I mean, the Tatcha one has lactic acid in it, but that's not enough a percentage to bother it. All right. Perfect. All right. Great. Does anybody have any other questions about this? If we don't, then I will take questions about anything else that you might possibly have, and we can wrap it up for today. Do you use their vitamin C oil day and night? Meredith says. I'm pretty sure you're talking about Bioessence. I use that bad boy whenever I feel like it. It is honestly one of my favorite oils. So yeah. Hi, Elle. I heard vitamin C also stays in the skin for 72 hours. Is that true? Skincare junkie. This is something that I've actually been asked about quite a bit. There must be somebody talking about. So what she's talking about, guys, is that a lot of people are starting to talk about vitamin C actually being able to stay into the skin for 72 hours and you don't need it. That would be a regenerating vitamin C or regenerating antioxidant like this. So in my opinion, I haven't seen enough research to support that. And every dermatologist I've ever talked to has always said that vitamin C should be used daily. So I haven't seen enough to, to support that theory. So that's my take on it. I'm trying to lighten up sunspots. What's your opinion would be the most important ingredient to use to lighten them up? Heather, this is really, really something that is hard to get rid of. I'm actually going to be doing a whole hyperpigmentation skincare Sunday coming up in February. Where I break down some of the most important ingredients for that. But it's going to be certain types of vitamin C as well as exfoliation and SPF, you guys. SPF, SPF, SPF. Oh, thanks, Karen. I actually got these in my subscription box, my Rocks Box subscription box. Debbie, I have a whole video on how to battle flaky skin while you're using Retin-A. It's called Everything You Need to Know About Retin-A or Retinols, I think. So take a quick peek. That was a couple skincare Sundays ago. Thank you, Kelly. All right. I need to buy a new brush for applying loose face powders. What are your favorites? I love this one by Sigma. It is the Tapered Face Brush in F25. It's fantastic. What else do I love? I love the It Cosmetics Ball Brush. I love, what else? Depends on your face size too. You know, how big or small your face is. I do love this brush by NARS. Great question. Carl says, I'm finding hyaluronic acid doesn't like me. Does it mean I don't need it? What a great replacement. No, it sounds like to me, Carla, that you're living in a climate that is not good for hyaluronic acid. Watch my video that I did on affordable skincare dupes. And I talk about a product from Garden of Wisdom that is my favorite hyaluronic acid dupe or replacement. You also might want to try finding a marine hyaluronic acid. Basically, it's different, but it's from plant-based. It's from the ocean, or Squalene. All right. Seeing a difference after you taught us about not using too much product. Oh, good, Kelly. I'm so glad. Can you use retinol after IPL treatment? Yes, you can, Terry, but Lord knows, please give it a good week and a half before you start doing that. All right. Ladies, Dr. Dennis Gross pads for sunspots and hyperpigmentation. Yep, absolutely. It's amazing. Those Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads, I know that they're so pricey, but they really, really work. Drunk Elephant talks about how their vitamin C has a reservoir effect for 72 hours. Is that may be why? I may be Jen, to be honest with you. But then if you think about it that way, why do they say use it every day? So I don't know. Again, I would need to see some research on that, where they came up with that statement. If I use the Ordinary's Buffet, can I use the EUK 3-4? No, because it already has a bunch of stuff in it. I can't be quite sure. I'm not trying to remember the ingredients as we speak, but I would look at it. I think it has vitamin C in it. I'm also getting a sample of the Bioessence, Squalene, and Phytoretinol serum samples from Sephora. That would replace my retinol and oil from Ren. Yes, Michelle, it would. Been using the LED mask you recommended every day. How often are you using yours and changing your settings? I use mine about 3 times a week because I already went through the ritual of using it every single day. And I bump up my settings. I'm at setting like 4 or 5 right now. And then maybe every month I bump it up. I want to have a quick conversation about the LED mask really quickly because I'm getting a lot of questions about the electrodes that are in there. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, I talked about the LED mask that I got off of Amazon. It's a white, huge mask, and it has little knobs in it. Mine did not come with it inside of it, so I didn't have to take them out, but the knobs are electrodes, guys. So what that does is it gives facial stimulation and actually helps with tone on the skin. We're going to be getting more into depth in electrodes as soon as I do the follow-up on this. Please take them out right now. They can be pretty aggressive and pretty like kind of tingly, and I really want to go through us talking about that before you start using them unless you are a seasoned electrode LED user. Thank you, Marie, for putting that link in there. I appreciate that, Marie. All right. Carla says, I've been looking for powdered vitamin C instead of liquid. Yes, Carla, I'm actually looking into different forms of vitamin C as we speak right now. That's going to be a new trend you'll see is powdered forms of vitamin C, and then you crack them open and then they get distributed into a serum. So they're super fresh. So I'll keep you updated. All right. Dr. Dennis Gross, any feedback about that one? I haven't tried it, to be honest with you. I don't know, but it's from Dr. Dennis Gross and everything he does is amazing. So I'm pretty sure it's great. I am using, okay, let's see here. I'm going to take the plunge and try the Dr. Dennis Gross pill pads. If trying for the first time, do you recommend universal strength or extra strength? Danielle, it depends on how often you're already using acids and how adjusted your skin is to acids. I would go with universal for the first round, and then you can bump it up. Megan, electrodes. No, 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 big chicken. All right. So Roxanne says, I'm trying to incorporate the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads on my AHA, BHA days. So for a while, Roxanne, yes, they should replace any serum that has AHAs or BHAs in them. After you've used it for a long time, you can try to use them together. It can probably be for a pretty big mess using that much strength of ingredients together. But I have been known to use them together maybe once a week. So you can try that out. The electrodes are removable, Skincare Junkie. Yes, you just pop them out. All right. Christy, the Ordinary has powdered vitamin C. Does it? I'll have to look. That's interesting. I didn't know. I'll look into that, guys. Thank you so much. Do I take collagen supplements? I do. If you look on my Instagram, there's a little bubble that says beauty foods, and I take a powdered collagen supplement. I love the Misha Time Revolution Essence and Ampules. I love it, and it has made my skin brighter. What's your opinion on that? I have not seen their ampules, so I don't know ingredients. I use the Misha Time Revolution Essence for a long time. For me, personally, I did not see the benefits that I would have liked out of that. I should look into the Clinique one, because I don't know. I'll look into it. Do you think collagen creams are effective? I have only, to be honest with you, tried the collagen serum, night mask, and lip mask from the Algenist, and so I can only speak to those products. I absolutely find them effective. All right. I'll take a few more questions here. What do you prefer? Tile cleansing. Okay, so if you guys are looking into cleansing brushes, watch my video. I'm having extra videos next week for Green Clean Healthy Week, and it's going to be a battle of my cleansing tools, so make sure you tune in on Wednesday for that. It's a fun video, you guys, so it'll answer your question. Do you wait a few minutes between the first and second step with the Dr. Dennis Gross peel pads? Yes, it says to wait 2 minutes, Meredith, on the instructions. Lainey says, this is so complicated. I'm trying to understand it. It's just too much. I'm sorry about that, love. Sorry. I know we move fast here. I know it can take some time to get to understanding all of this stuff, but hang with us and we try our best to be informative as possible. Dana says, how do you use powdered vitamin C? It depends on what the product is, honestly. It depends on how they've formulated it, so we'll have to see. Thank you, Violet. Why is the Lemieux EGF serum not good for acne-prone skin? Because of it's the way that it's made up. The actual growth factor inside of it is not the most appropriate for acne-prone skin because of the ingredients that are in it. It can be a little bit too many actives in it and can kind of flare up sensitive skin or acne-prone skin. Nurse gas for collagen lip products too. Oh, good, good, good. Letty says, what do you think of LMS products? I have not tried them enough to speak on them, but I've looked into the ingredients and I would love to hear your feedback on it. I've heard mixed reviews about the line. Okay. Roxanne says, when are you making your brush rolls again? Roxanne, we still have supplies on hardwarebeauty.com. The black ones will be back in the spring. Do you take vitamin D and K2? I have a liquid, also too in that little bubble of Beauty Foods. I have a liquid vitamin that I take every day, and it is jam-packed full of a whole bunch of different vitamins. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you, Kelly, for encouraging Lainey. Yep, one step at a time. I appreciate that. All right, loves. It looks like we are out of time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Julia, for giving those words of advice to Lainey. I appreciate it. The next couple of months, I'm going to be trying a bunch of new products. I can't wait to try the new mask that Michelle just talked about from Youth to the People. I'm super excited about that. I have also some other products that I'm trying out. That's a great question, a great recommendation. Marie is for Lainey to join the Facebook group. Absolutely. All right. So are all growth factor serums bad for acne-prone skin? No, because the TGF booster from Lemieux can be used on acne-prone skin. So go back and watch the video where I talked about growth factors and then just research the type that's in EGF. All right, everyone. I hope you all are having such amazing day. Oh, I want to answer this question really quickly. Julia says, what do you think of the, I don't know how to say, is it Sio pads? And you guys, those are the pads that you put on the face to constrict movement. I actually have a video on the pads that I use, and I actually just got sent some new ones that I'm excited about. I love them. I think they're fantastic. Absolutely 100%, support those. Sorry, my allergies are pretty bad today. All right. So again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you guys need more help or need a support system on your skincare, join our Facebook group. It's really fun. It's a supportive environment, and it's a really great place to ask questions there. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And I really hope that all of you guys join me next week for Green Clean Healthy Week. And I can't wait to see you all then. Thanks again, you guys. I will see you soon. Love you all. Bye.